Good afternoon, everyone. So let's start our lesson today. Today we go to the 6.5. That is we learned about the addition formula and double angle formula. For lesson today, we learned about the addition formula only. Okay. So what does it mean by addition formula? Addition formula, we put the angles in the forms of in bracket a plus b or a minus b. Okay, for example, sine A, sine bracket A plus B. Okay, like this, for example. So for this one, this is the example for addition angles. For the example for the addition angles. Okay, so before we start the lessons, I would like to ask you, does these two the same or not? This equation, are they the same? Sine in bracket 30 degree plus 60 degree, is it equal to sine 30 degree plus sine 60 degree? Yes or no? What do you think? Yes. Never mind, we test it. Okay, once we test it, then you will know whether it's same or not the same. Let's this one become the left hand side, then this is the right hand side. Okay, left hand side, sine 30 degree plus 60 degrees, so this one is equal to sine 90 degree, right? Okay, so now you press your calculator, sine 90, or you put like this. You can use the finger trick also, left hand trick. Okay, sine 90 degree. 90 degree is this finger, right? This finger, this finger. This is 90 degree. Okay, so sine is go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's square root 4 over 2, right? Square root 4 over 2 is equal to what? Is equal to 1. Okay, so now your left hand side is 1. So we check right hand side. What is the value for right hand side? Sine 30 degree. What is the value for sine 30 degree? Sine 30. 30 is here, right? Sine 30 is here. So it's square root 1 over 2. Okay. And sine 60. Sine 60, 30, 0, 30, 45, 60 degree is here, right? 60 degree, sine 1, 2, 3, square root 3 over 2. So this one become 1 over 2 plus square root 3 over 2. You use your calculator to print, you will get 0 0.5 plus 0 0.866. Like this, 867. So is it equal to 1? Is it equal to 1? No, not 1, right? So the answer, this one is not equal to 1. So from here, we can say that they are not the same. They are not the same. So we cannot say that the sine in bracket 30 degree plus 60 degree, you cannot keluarkan dia. You cannot take it out. You cannot say that it's equal to sine 30 degree plus sine 60 degree. Then how we're going to solve the question? If the question say without using calculator, then how you solve the question or involving the question with the addition formula. So from here we provide, so the mathematicians, they comes up with the addition formula for sine, cos, and tangent. Sine, cos, and tangent for addition formula. How they generate it? You can scan the QR code. This one can find it in your textbook also. Then we'll explain in details how we get the formula. I'm not going to explain here today. Then I show you what is the addition formula. Okay, we'll have addition formula. Addition is including the minus, plus minus. So sine A, sines in bracket A plus B is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Okay, plus, then minus. Therefore, cos plus, minus, plus. Then for tangent, plus, up is plus, bottom is minus, then For minus, up is minus, bottom is plus. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to memorize the formula. The formula will be given during the SPN exam. Don't worry. So this one's what you need to do is you have to know how to use it. The three formula they are given. They're given in this form. They are given in this form. Sine A plus minus B. Do you know what does it mean? It will write like this in the formula. Sine A cos B plus minus cos A sine B. You know what does it mean? It means that when it's positive, then this one positive. Then when the questions given is negative, then you have to use negative. Up, down, up. Okay? During exam, mereka tak bagi dua, tapi mereka tak bagi dalam bentuk inilah. Okay? So now I'm going to show you how we're going to prove the trigonometric identities by using the addition formula. This one. So this is the three formula. The three addition formula will be provided to you during the SPN examination. Okay. So what you need to do, you have to differentiate. You have to know this one positive, negative. Mana satu kena pakai lah. So we look at the example 20. Find the value for the expressions using the addition formula. Okay, how to solve this question? Sine, cos, sine. You go to find which formula using the sine, cos, sine. Sine, cos, sine. The first equations, right? Correct or not? Is it the first one? Sine, cos, plus cos, sine, right? Okay, so it's use the first one. A plus B. Okay, this one is plus, right? Plus, it's you plus. So it means that you have to use, your answer will be in sine, what? Plus, A plus B. What is your A? What is your B? A, the first one. This is the first one. Okay, so it's sine 63 degree plus what? Plus B lah. B, the bottom one. So it's sine 63 degree plus 27 degree. Okay, then after this, what to do? 63 plus 27, sine 90 degree. What is your value for sine 90 degree? Do you know the value for sine 90? Without using calculator, can you find out the value? Sine 90 degree by using the unit circle. No lah, you use the unit circle. Unit circle. Unit circle 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Okay, then this value is what? This one x, y, right? X, y. X is what? X is cos. Then y is sine. Okay, cosine. Okay, sine 90 means the value for y 90 lah. Value for y 90 is 1 lah. Okay, you can use calculator trace also. Of course, of course you can bring the calculator, right? You show the step already, then you use your calculator to trace sine 90. So answer is 1. Okay, 1, not 0, 1. Okay, now we look at B. Cos, you see this? Cos plus sine. We go to find which formula using cos, sine. Cos, sine. Plus, here is plus, right? So this one plus, so we mean that we have to use cos A minus B. Okay, bawah tu plus minus So use equal to cos minus B. Minus A plus B. A is 50 degree, B is 20 degree. 50 degree minus 20 degree. So it's cos 30 degree. Okay, now without using calculator, cos 30 degree equal to what? Without using calculator, So use your finger lah. Take out your finger, left hand trick. What is your 30 degree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finger 30 degree. Here, right? This is your 30 degree, Cos is go up or go down? Cos is go up. 1, 2, 3. 3 step upward, right? Plus 3, 3 step upward. Square root 3 over 2. This is your answer. That's it. Okay. Then we go to C. Okay, now it's tangent. You see this? Tangent. Tengok contoh ini mesti addition lah. So, negative, positive. Check here. Negative, positive. Bawah tu lah. So, your answer is tangent A minus B. Okay? So, your answer is tangent A minus B. A is what? A is 70 degree. B is 10 degree. 70 degree minus 10 degree. So it's tangent 60 degree. Okay, again, now you have no calculator. So you have to use your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90. So 60 here. Then tangent is sine 60 over cos 60. Sine is what? Sine is go down, right? Go down, 1, 2, 3. Okay, square root 3. Okay, cos go up, 1. So answer is square root 3. Okay, can, So we go to the next questions, example 21. Proving. Okay, prove the following identities by using the addition formula. Prove. So for proving, we have to either prove from left hand side to right hand side, or right hand side to left hand side, or half. Okay, so here. So you see this, of course, we prove from left hand side to right hand side. How we going to prove from left to right? We use the formula sine in bracket 90 plus A. So use this one. Is it sine? Okay, so A is 90 degree, B become A. Okay, so this one 90 degree, B become A. 90 degree, B become A. Okay, so now it becomes sine 90 plus A equal to sine 90 degree cos A. Then this one is plus, right? Plus, plus, plus. Okay, plus cos 90 degree sine A. Okay, so what is the value for sine 90? Sine 90 degree, sine 90 degree, y 90 degree, 0, 90 degree. Okay, what is the value for sine 90 and cos 90? What is your coordinate here? Coordinate here is 0, 1, right? 0, 1, 0, 1. This one, this value, this is cos 90 degree, then sine 90 degree, right? So your cos 90 degree equal to 1, sine equal to 0, sorry, as coordinate. Then your sine 90 degree equal to 1. Coordinate x and coordinate y. So your sine 90 degree is 1. Then cos A plus cos 90 degree 0, sine A. 0 multiply any value becomes 0. So your answer is cos A. Okay. Understand? Okay, right. So we continue. How are we going to prove the B? Okay, you see this? Same thing. We have to prove from the complicated part to the simpler part. Left hand side, we have to prove from left hand side to right hand side. Easier, huh? So prove from left hand side. Sine s plus pi over 6 minus sine x minus pi over 6. So which formula are we going to use? Sine. Of course, the first one. First one. So we have to use this one first. Sine a plus b. So it's sine s plus pi over 6. So this one becomes sine x cos pi over 6. Because AB changed to x pi over 6. So this one x pi over 6, x pi over 6. Okay. So sine x cos pi over 6, negative, negative, negative also lah. Negative cos x sine pi over 6. Okay, not yet. This is the first part only. Then we have another part, minus. Okay, minus from first part. Now the second part, minus sine s minus. Oh, sorry, just now it's plus. So it's plus. So now it's minus. Sine x minus. So same thing again, sine s cos pi over 6, but now negative. So we use negative. Okay, cos x sine pi over 6. So it becomes negative positive. Okay, sine s cos pi over 6 plus cos x sine pi over 6 minus sine s cos pi over 6, and negative become positive cos x sine pi over 6. So sine s cos pi over 6, sine s cos pi over 6. These two the same, right? This one and this one become 0 already, Then this one plus this one, it becomes 2 cos s sine pi over 6. But this is not the simplest form. So what is the value for sine pi over 6? Pi over 6 equal to how many degrees? Pi over 6 change to degree. Radian change to degree is pi over 6 over 180 or multiply 180. Multiply, right? Yes. So it's 30 degree. 30 degree. Pi over 6 is 30 degree. Sine 30 degree. Use your finger trick again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 30 degree here. Sine go down. So it's 1. So 2 cos x 1 over 2. Okay, 0.5, 1 over 2. So you get cos x. So this is the simplest form. No, not the simple form. To prove. So your answer is prove already. Left become right. This one, cos x. This one also, right hand side, cos x. So we prove it already. Okay? No problem, right? So now, we go to the usage, how we're going to use the addition formulas in our calculation. But before we go to the use of the addition formula, I'd like to do some revision with you first about how we're going to use the unit circle to find the value. What is the angles here? This is the special angles. The special angles for 0, 45, and 90 degree. Okay. At first, we're starting at here. So here, what is the value here? The value here will be, the value here is 1, 1, negative 1, negative 1, Then the angle we are using 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Okay, so we are going to find the value for x in between 0 to 360. So the first one, when the sine x equal to 0, what is your value for, what is the angle when sine x equal to 0. How we're going to do this? By using the unit circle. Okay, you see here, we do revision. This is x, this is y. S is what? S is your cos theta. Sine y is your sine theta. Okay, this one is cos, this one is sine. Okay, sine xy, xy. So when the sine x equal to 0, sine x is y coordinate, right? So we will have 4 spatial coordinates. The first coordinate here, what is the value for coordinate here? It's 1, 0, right? 1, 0, 1, 0. So second coordinate, this is what? 0, 1. Then this is negative 1, 0. Then this one, this coordinate is what? 0, negative 1. Okay, this one you know, right? This one you know how to label, Then 0, 1 is what? Cos and sine, right? So this is cos 90, sine 90. Okay, cos 90, sine 90. Sine is y, cos is x. Then this one is cos 0, 0 degree, right? Cos 0 and sine 0 degree. Or cos 360 degree, sine 360 degree. I have two, x, y, Then this one. Negative 1 is cos 180 and the sine 180. Then 0, negative 1 is cos 270 and sine 270. So from here, this is the information we get. So we go to the first one. When sine x equal to 0, sine x, this is sine, this is the value for sine, This is the value for sine. When sine s equal to 0, which one have the value for 0? 0, right? 0, Sine s equal to 0. So you will get 0 degree and 360 degree. And one more, 0, 180. So s will be 0, 180, and 360. So actually we can get all the information by using, for the special angle 0, 90, by using the 0, 90, 180, 360, 270 by using the unit circle. Then the second one, cos s equal to 0. This one is sine, value for 1. So now we want to find the cos s. Cos s is x, s coordinate. Oh. Okay, cos x. Cos s. Cos s coordinate. Cos s coordinate, Cos is s coordinate, Okay. Cos, remember cos is s coordinate, So now cos s equal to 0. So look at which s coordinate equal to 0. S coordinate is 0 is here, So up and down, up and down. Y equal to 0 is left and right. Okay. S equal to 0 is up and down. So from here, you know the angle will be 90 degree and 270 degree. 90 degree and 270 degree. Therefore, tangent s equal to 0. Then how about the tangent s equal to 0? What is the value for tangent s equal to 0? Tangent is what? Tangent s equal to sine x over cos s, right? So when the tangent will be 0, it will be when sine equal to 0. Because 0 divided by anything, the value will become 0, right? So actually, this one is same with the sine s equal to 0. So your tangent s equal to 0, the angle will be 0, 180, and 360. Okay, follow the y. Okay, so now another one, sine s equal to 1. Sine s, we look at y coordinate. y equal to 1. Y equal to 1 here. Sine equal to 1. See? 1 only have 1 only, right? So it's 90 degree. Sine s equal to 190 degree. Then cos s equal to 1. Cos s equal to 1 here. Cos s equal to 1. So it's 0 degree or 360 degree. Okay, then another one when tangent s equal to 1. When will be tangent s equal to 1? So remember for tangent s equal to 1 is 45 degree. 45 degree. You know why? Because sine over cos equal to 1. So it's center. So it's 45 degree. The first one 45. So another one is the opposite one. 45 and another one is 225 degree. Okay, this one you have to remember. Then sine s equal to -1. Sine x is y. Y -1. Y -1 is here. This one. So it's 270 degree. Cos s equal to, cos s is s coordinate. S coordinate -1 here. S coordinate -1. 180 degree. 180 degree. Then another one, tangent s equal to -1. So why the tangent s equal to 1 here is 45 and 225? Because positive. Positive is first and third quadrant for the tangent. All students take calculus. Okay? All students, all students. So this is the first quadrant and third quadrant for positive value. Then tangent negative, this one negative. So it's located at the, this one is the first and third quadrant. So tangent negative, second and fourth quadrant. So it's 180 minus 45 degree, 135. So another one is 360 minus 45, 315 degree. Okay, that's it. These are the special angles that you need to know, and without using calculator, you can, you can straightforward write down the answer. Once you practice more, then you will be easier for you to generate it. Okay, so we continue. So now I'd like you to look at example 1. The extra example 1. Okay, by using the addition formula, how to solve the questions. If the question give you sine A, cos B, you see this all in fraction form. In fraction form, it means that later you need to draw the right angle triangle in the correct quadrant. Then you see this. It give you sine A, cos B, and give you A and B. Both angles are in the same quadrant. Same quadrant. So we need to know which quadrant they have first. Okay, kita kena tahu dia di quadrant mana satu. So you have which quadrant? Sine positive, cos negative. So which quadrant will have sine positive and cos negative? All students take calculus. Sine positive, then cos negative. So it will be at the second quadrant. Yes, it will be at the second quadrant. So your first one, sine A equal to 3/5. So we have to draw out. So I draw bigger. I draw bigger. Like this. It will be like this one. But your A is here. This is your A. Your A is here. Your A is here. So sine is 3/5. Sine is all over here. 3/5. So 3/5. What is your value here? Theorem Pythagoras, 5 square minus 3 square, or you can straightforward remember 3, 4, 5, right? 4. Then I want you to put a negative here. Why negative? Because here is 0, so left hand side is negative. Just remember, left hand side negative, right hand side positive. up positive, then down negative. So by using this way, it's easier for you to generate the sine, cos, tangent in positive or negative form. Okay, so you get this already, huh? Your sine. So I want you to generate all the sine, cos, and sine A is, so now you get sine A is 3/5, then cos and tangent, right? Or what is your value for cos? Cos is A/h. See, -4. You know why negative? Because left of the 0, so it's negative lah. -4/5. Okay, then tangent is 3/-4. So you see, sine positive, cos and tangent are negative. Okay, why this one is positive? Because it's go up, up. Okay, then H always positive. We only look at X and Y. Okay, horizontal and vertical. Okay, so now we go to cos B. Cos B equal to -15/17. Okay, second quadrant, just now we know already. So in second quadrant, so your B is here. Okay, your B is here. Okay, cos is A/h. A is -15. Okay, left hand side -15. -15, -15. Left to the 0, so it's -17. Okay, 15, 17. Then what is the value here? Use the Pythagoras theorem, 17 square minus 15 square root. So equal to what? Equal to 8, okay, equal to 8. So mark it down. This is 8, So you write sine B, cos B, tangent B. Write down first. Sine B, -15/17. Here is positive, right? Go up, So cos B, cos -15/17. Then your tangent, -8/15. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, So now we go to A. You find out all the value first, then we just put it inside. Sine A plus B. Okay, you don't straightforward, you write, sine A plus sine B. If you do this, then you're wrong. Why wrong? I already explained at the beginning of the lesson. We cannot do this. We have to use the addition formula, which is sine A plus B equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Okay, sine A is what? From here, from just now. So it's 3/5 cos B, -15/7 plus cos A, -4/5, and sine B, -15/17. Okay, then use your calculator to place. Then you get the answer is -77/85. Okay, then we try B. Tangent 360 minus B. Tangent 360. So we change into the formula first. 360 minus B, so it's tangent 360 minus tangent B over 1 plus tangent 360 tangent B. Okay, minus positive. Okay, negative positive, 360 and B. This one, 360 and B. Okay, so what is the value for tangent 360? Tangent 360. Here, right? Tangent 360. What is the value for tangent 360? So what is your what is your cos 360 and what is your sine 360? XY, XY, So this is 1, and 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, So tangent 360 equal to sine 360 divided by cos 360. Sine 360 0, cos 360 1, so it's 0 lah. So it's 0. So 0, 0. No need to do lah, 0. So we'll get negative tangent B over 0 multiply any value. This one will become 0 also lah, all becomes 0. So it's 1 plus 0. So negative tangent B lah. So answer is negative tangent B. Tangent B is what? Just now from here. Get the tangent B, negative at over 15. So negative at over 15. Negative at over 15. So your answer is positive at over 15. Okay, understand? Can, So now we go to the another cos. Now we try one more questions. Cos A plus 45 degree. Okay, we change, we're using the addition formula first. We expand it out. So it will become cos A 45 degree. So A 45 degree, A 45 degree. So this one use plus, right? Plus, so this one is negative, plus negative. So it's cos A, cos 45 degree minus sine A, sine 45 degree. Okay, what is the value for cos 45 and sine 45? What is the value for cos 45 and sine 45? Use your finger. You have 4 fingers, right? 0, 30, 45. This is your 45 degree, Okay, so you go down. Go down is what? Go down is sine. Sine 45 equal to square root 2 over 2 lah. Then cos go up. So your cos 45 degree also equal to square root 2 over 2, So cos A, from just now, cos A and sine A, the value for cos A is negative 4 over 5. Then the sine A is 3 over 5. So we substitute inside, cos A. Negative 4 over 5. Then what is your cos 45 degree? From here, square root 2 over 2. Then minus sine A. Sine A just now is 3 over 5. Then your sine 45 degree, square root 2 over 2. Then this one is what? Over 5, So okay. So you will get square root 2 over 2, Better write out. Negative 4 over 5 minus 3 over 5. So you get negative 7 over 5. Negative 7 over 5. So for this question, you have to like it in the third form. Okay, simplest third form. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, don't change into the decimal. Because for trigonometry, this topic, most of the questions is in the third form or the fraction form. Okay. So now look at example 2. Look at example 2. Practice again for the same patterns of the questions. Okay, cos A, sine B. Then now he say A is acute angle, B is obtuse angle. Okay, I differentiate. B is obtuse angle. A is acute angle. So we do the acute angle mean that is in which quadrant? Acute angle mean first quadrant. Obtuse angle, first quadrant, Then obtuse angle, second quadrant. Okay, quadrant 2. Okay, so it means that cos A in first quadrant, sine B in second quadrant, Okay, we have to draw out first, cos A. Sini lah, This is your A. First quadrant, right? Okay. Cos give you cos A equal to 12 over 13. Okay, cos A over H, 12 over 13. 12, 13, use the Pythagoras theorem, or you can memorize 12, 5, 13. Okay, 12, 5, 13. So it's positive, positive, positive. First quadrant, all value in positive. Okay, so your sine A is equal to all over H, 12 over 13, and your tangent A equal to 5 over 12. Okay, we mark down first. And now we go to the second quadrant, sine B. Okay, sine B at the second quadrant. Sine B. So your B is here, This is your B. Okay, second quadrant, Second quadrant, sine B, 4 over 5. Sine all over H, 4 over 5. So here is 3. Not 3, but negative 3, okay? Negative 3, because left-hand side. Left of the 0, Okay, so it's negative 3, Okay, So now, cos B, sine B, and tangent B. Now, sine B is given to you 4 over 5. Cos B, 8 over H, negative 3 over 5. Then your tangent is negative 4 over 3. Okay, so from here we get the value for the cos sine tangent A and cos sine tangent B. We get this 6 value first. Then we just start to do the equation for cos A plus B by using the addition formula. Cos A plus B is cos A cos B plus become negative. Sine A, sine B. Okay, then you substitute inside. Cos A, 12, 13, cos B, negative 3 over 5. Then sine A, 12 over 13, sine B, 4 over 5. Calculator, please. Okay, what is your answer? Which one? Example 2A. So your answer will be negative 56 over 65. Okay. Then we'll go to B. The same thing. We go to B. Sine here. Okay. Sine A minus B. So it's sine A cos B. Negative, negative. Cos A sine B. Okay. The value we get it already just now, We just substitute inside. Sine A 5 over 13 cos negative 3 over 5 minus 12 over 13 4 over 5. So your answer is negative 63 over 65. Okay, then how about tangent? Do the same thing, the routine only. So tangent B, this one, negative. So negative, negative, positive, So it's tangent. So BA. So A become B, B become A, So this one B, A, B, A. Okay, so it's tangent B minus tangent A over 1 plus tangent B, tangent A. Okay, so it's negative 4 over 3 minus 5 over 12 over 1 plus negative 4 over 3, 5 over 12. So place your calculator, negative 63 over 16. Okay, so now try one more questions in your textbook. Okay, 2 more examples. One example, the last example today before we end up the lesson today. Okay, example 23. Given the sine A equal to 3 over 5. So now he didn't mention in which quadrant, but it gives you in the range for the angles. It gives you the range for the angle 0 to 90 degrees. Which quadrant? Quadrant 1, 0 to 90, yeah, first quadrant. Then for sine B give you 90 or in between 90 to 270. So from this one, 90 degree, 0, 91, 80, 270. So it means that it will be in the range from 90 to 270. So not necessarily. The answer will be in one quadrant only. So either quadrant 2 or quadrant 3. So we need to check out how we're going to know whether in second quadrant or third quadrant. So look at here. This is negative, right? when sign equal to negative. When will the sign will be negative? All students take calculus. Sign second quadrant will be positive. So impossible second quadrant. So the answer is third quadrant. So sign B will be in the third quadrant. Okay. So this is the important thing. The first thing you have to determine in which quadrant first. If you do wrong, then everything wrong. So okay, now we go back to sign A first. Sign A first quadrant. First quadrant easy. Easy. So you draw your right angle triangle at the first quadrant. So first 3/5 all over H. 3/5. 3/5. 4. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you get sine A 3/5, cos A 4/5, and tangent A is 3/4. The first thing. So after this, we go to the sine B. Okay, we want to find out what is the value for sine B, cos B, and tangent B. So we need to draw this one at third quadrant. Third quadrant. Third quadrant. This is your A. So you have to draw the third quadrant. So from here, let's go to this part, right? This part. So right here, we want this one only. This one is B. We want to find the value for B. Okay. B. Negative 12/13. Sine all over H. 12/13. Negative. You know why this one we put negative? Bawah. 0 here. Bawah. Okay. Below the y, below the SS6, so it's negative 12. Okay. Here, positive. Here, negative. Go up, positive. Go down, negative. So now it's go down. Go down is negative. Okay. Okay. 13, 12. So this one will be 5. Okay. Theorem Pythagoras. 5. But now you have to put positive or negative here. Here is positive 5 or negative 5. Negative 5 because left hand side left of the 0. Okay, so it's negative 5. Negative 5, 12, 13. Okay, boleh? So now we have the sine B. Sine B all over H. Negative 12/13. Cos B, negative 5/13. And tangent. Tangent is negative over negative, right? Negative, negative become positive. Okay, 12/5. Can I? Yeah, this is revision actually. I already teach. I taught you already in the previous lesson. Okay, so now we go to A. So we repeat everything. Every time you do this type of question, you need to draw out the correct right angle triangle in the correct quadrant. You draw it in the correct quadrant, then you find out the value for the sine, cos, tangent before you go through the question. And we find it all already, then we can start to find the value sine A plus B. Sine A plus B, okay, use the addition formula A plus B. So it's sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Okay, sine A is 3/5. Then sine B is negative 12/13. Cos A is 4/5. Then cos B is negative 5/13. Just substitute inside. Sine A plus B. Okay. Sine A 3/5. Cos B negative 5/13. Plus cos A 4/5. Sine B negative 12/13. So the answer is negative 63/65. Okay, another question. Tangent. Okay, tangent B minus A. So this is how we get the value sin cos tangent already. So straightforward. Use the addition negative, 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 positive. So AB become BA. So we get tangent B minus tangent A over 1 plus tangent B, tangent A. Substitute the value inside. So the answer is 33/56. Okay, So now, extra question. By using the example for 23, this question, determine the values of the following. Okay, so let's say now we have 3 more extra part. So how are you going to solve the cosec? This one we don't have the formula for the cosec, secant, and cotangent, but we have the formula for the addition sin cos tangent, right? So what we need to do is we change it into the sin cos tangent first. So cosec is 1 over sine A plus B. Then what is your value for sine A plus B just now? From here. You get the value for sine A plus B here. So it's negative 63 over 65, right? Let's just substitute inside. Negative 63 over 65. So conversely, so the answer is negative 65 over 63. Okay, then for B, second A minus B. So it's 1 over cos A minus B. This one we didn't do just now, we have to do it. So use the addition formula. It's become cos A cos B. Negative become positive, sine A sine B. Okay, then you substitute the value inside. So you get the value 1 over negative 56 over 65. So negative 65 over 56 is your answer. And for C, cotangent B minus A. So it's 1 over tangent B minus A. So you have the answer for tangent B minus A already, right? So it's 33 over 56, right? B minus A, 33 over 56. So we just substitute inside. 1 over 33 over 56. The answer is 56 over 33. Okay. Our last question. Last question before we end up the lesson today. Okay. First, just a few more minutes. So without using a calculator, find the values of the following. 105, 15. Okay, this one without using calculator. If you see the word without using calculator, it means that it will involve with the spatial angles. What is the spatial angle? Spatial angles is 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree. Okay, this is the spatial angles. So the first one, 105 degree. So 105 degree is the addition for 45 and 60 degree, right? 60 degree, 45 degree plus. It will become 105 degree, right? So we have to use the addition. Okay, addition sign 105 degree equal to sine 60 degree plus 45 degree. Okay, 60 degree plus 45 degree. Why? Because we don't have calculator now. We have to use without calculator to find the value. So we have to use the spatial angles. How to find the value for spatial angle? Use the left hand trick. That's what I teach you before. Okay, so we use this one. We move it down first. Sine 60 cos 45 plus cos 60 sine 45. Okay, what is the value for sine 60? Use your fingers. So I don't show again. Straightforward, I give you the answer. Square root 3 over 2, then square root 2 over 2 plus 1 over 2, and square root 2 over 2. So you get your answer square root 6 over 4 plus square root 2 over 4. So answer is square root 6 plus square root 2 over 4. Like it in this form. This is the simplest form already. Don't use the calculator because now is without using calculator. So this is the simplest form that you can get. Then we try B, tangent 15 degree. Then what is the relations for tangent 50 degree for in between 30, 45, and 60? 15 degree is what? This one use minus, right? What minus? What? what value you can use? 60 degree minus 45 degree, right? 60 minus 45. 45 minus 30. Yeah, also can. You can use 40 minus 30 also can. You use 60 minus 45 also can. Same thing, later you get the same answer. 45 minus 30 also can. Both can, but today I use this one, because I done already. So we can use both can, you get the same answer. You can try this one later. Okay. So tangent 15 degree equal to tangent 60 degree minus 45 degree, both the same, Okay. Then we use the formula. Tangent 60 degree minus tangent 45 degree over 1 plus tangent 60, then tangent 45. Then what is the value for tangent 60 and tangent 45? Finger 0, 30, 45, 60. Okay. Tangent 60 equal to the sine 60 over cos 60, is what? Okay, sine is go down 1, 2, 3. Okay, cos go up 1. So square root 3. Tangent 60 is square root 3. Then what is the tangent 45? Tangent 45 here. Tangent sine and cos. 45 here, go down 2, go up 2. Square root 2, square root 2. So it's tangent 45 is 1. Okay. So substitute inside square root 3 minus 1 over 1 plus square root 3, 1. So it's square root 3 minus 1, square root 3 plus 1. That's it. And no, this is not the simplest form. So we need to do something for this one. Why this is not the simplest form? Because the subform cannot be at the bottom or the numerator, denominator. Tak boleh ke bawah. Jadi macam mana? So this one is from 4. From 4 we already teach you. So how we going to, we don't want this one, so we have to minus. Okay, we do this. Okay, so now you get multiply on. So you get square root 3 square minus 3 plus 3. Minus 3 minus 3, it become minus 2, like this. Negative, negative, positive. Then bottom, square root 3 square, then plus square root 3 minus square root 3 and minus 1. Okay, this one becomes 0. So this one becomes 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. So square root 3, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 minus 2, square root 3. So after this, 4 factorize. So 2 minus square root 3. So your final answer 2 over 2 minus 3 square root 3. This is your answer. Okay. So any question? No question, right? So that's all for me today. This is your homework.